I wonder why.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, we are in the upper bracket round 2 now. Happy won his game, and to everyone's big surprise, Sheik won his game as well with a bit of help from the baby, I guess.
Yeah, sabotaging Jack.
The baby is sabotaging the daddy. Jack was forced to give up one game, and Sheik won the second one. And now the two winners, the winners, Neo, the winners, they are meeting up in the next round.
Yes. Okay, this is turning into a German cast now. So get your sausages out.
You know what? Yesterday we actually made a sauerkraut. Seriously.
We made a sauerkraut? Like
Yeah, we made sauerkraut here in the apartment.
Oh,
We became a German apartment.
doesn't it smell very bad now everywhere?
I like the smell. You don't like the smell?
No, I hate sauerkraut. And that mirror on this very map, Remo. Talk us through
Yeah,
it.
since it's under the mirror, we may as well talk about sauerkraut until the orb of corruption is ready. It's gonna be nothing happening. But still, like where you come from the north, sauerkraut and bratwurst is still considered to be ultra German, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
Along with Tatort and
Leder.
tennis socks inside sandals.
Sandals, yeah. You think maybe in 20 years, like the kebab will be like typical German food?
Is it only so much represented in Germany? Like what's it like in, I don't know, Sweden?
It was invented here, though, right?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not the greatest invention of all time, like putting meat in a bread.
Right. Since we have an international audience, let us know, guys. So in Germany, usually, when you're out, I don't know, drinking or just out in the city, when you want to get something cheap and easy and fast to eat, you can go to McDonald's or whatever. But the places that are most represented are definitely kebab places. We have countless numbers of them in any city in Germany. Is it the same where you live, or what do you get to eat when you're out?
And until we get the answers, we will focus a little bit on Warcraft here. It's the same opening by both players. They go for the expansion, Double Fiend DK, level 2.3 for both of them. Double Circlet for Happy, Sheik a little less lucky with the Gloves of Haste in the Circlet. Tier 2 techs on the way. 40% for both. Happy also a little faster here. Do you think, like, let's say you're Sheik.
If you want to get a kebab now?
No. Wouldn't you rather play something outside the box because Happy's micro is just too great for a Fiend Mirror?
I wouldn't say so, actually. I think Happy has lost some games in Undead Mirror more so that were unnecessary than in other matchups. For example, I sometimes see him losing games against Lucifer where he's just not careful enough. It seems like in this matchup, actually, you may have the best chance against Happy, I think. And also, in Undead Mirror, items can make such a big difference, dude. Like, for example, Greater Mana Potion can just win a fight by itself.
Flute is also great.
Yeah. Or on this map, the Mana Bong, Cactus Pipe. Both DKs now level 3. Skadoosh.
Yeah, very, very even at the moment.
Yeah. I wonder if it's going to be early Banshees from both, or one of them is going to go into Destroyers, but that's probably the most interesting thing here before the first fight happens. If Happy could, however, steal this Ogre Magi, that would be a big deal. Planting down the Sentry Warrior is Sheik here. He wants to see what's going on from range. Coil does not connect for Happy. Sheik gets the experience, but the big one is, of course, the Ogre Magi. The experience is nice, but the item, that's the important thing.
So, who's gonna get it here? DK of Sheik is already 50% down, and there's 4 coils on Happy's DK. But the Ogre Magi is a little attracted. Oh my god, did Happy get it?
Nope.
Oh, okay, yeah, it was Sheik. And the big Immo as well.
I think the coil hit a little too early.
That was super close, though.
Yeah.
Big Invul Potion is super nice in this matchup. Tier 3 is on the way. as well as the Lich on both sides. Slaughterhouse for Happy, no Temple of the Damned to be seen yet, and the Slaughterhouse is coming for Sheik as well.
I mean, Undead Mirror is still boring, but I'm so glad we are not in Mass Destroyer times anymore. Do you remember that?
Holy shit,
that was the worst.
Maybe the worst matchup of all time.
Yeah, I think so, actually.
Yeah,
I think it's not even close. Destroyer Mirror is the most bullshit thing ever. I think I'd rather watch a tank game.
Don't jinx it, man.
Than Destroyer Mirror. You know actually what I've never seen? A tank mirror.
Yeah, I was thinking, oh, actually DK in trouble. Can he get it lasted? He is quite greedy, and he got it with the Fiends.
Wait, who got the item?
Forces are under attack.
Ah, the Lich has it, okay.
Lich has it. You know what would be funny? Like Bat Rider Mirror.
They fly onto each other and then they can't explode. Ooh, sacrificial skull creeping. That's pretty cool. Don't see that every day. Happy seems like he wants to get a very early red camp, and he has 4 Fiends, so the damage might be good enough, especially with Coil Nova coming in. Should be a fairly easy kill. Solo experience even for the Lich is gonna be his level 2, and a big item! That is also, we talked about earlier how we should change item drops. That is a drop that we should change.
Yep. And on the other side, we have the Flute of Accuracy for Sheik. So all his Fiends are +3 now. And I can just imagine that this number will be rising as upgrades will come into play soon.
Yeah. He needs 2 0 upgrades so that it's +4. Always feels very efficient.
Dark Ranger for Happy, of course. Silence, a very, very mighty tool in Undead Mirror. Also, Skeletons, we talked about the synergy before. DK gets the shop, gets the orb. Sheik, does he have it? No, DK is still there as well. Going for his own red spot now, while Happy is leaving his mercenary camp alone. Interesting creep route. Hoping for a mana stone, of course.
Early level 3 Lich here makes a big difference. Only 50 more splash damage from the Nova doesn't sound so much, but it actually does make a big difference when you play. And you get +4 intelligence when hitting level 3. Little side note. Because it's +3.4 on every level. However, the item is just as bad as the one before. Cloak of Flames will be sold, I imagine. But Happy's moving over here. Lich, pretty good inventory. No claws of attack, but more tankiness and more damage still on him. And also the Greater Invul. DK, yeah, the Mana Stone that you mentioned. That is the dream item right now. But he would be fighting against level 3 Lich here. That's the disadvantage.
Exactly. Half a level ahead is Sheik on this. Because the Dark Ranger soaked up a lot of experience. And I think the creeping of Sheik was better in general. But yeah, very passive game. As we expected. And the Temple of the Damned is coming for Happy. He's the first one to make this move.
And this would be the usual time here. Around 45-50 supply. And Acolyte is moving out for Sheik. And here we have the Banshee House. But he's gonna have quite a bit later. Perhaps that is gonna be an issue. Boots of Speed found for the Lich. Not bad at all. Level 2 for the Dark Ranger. For the Lich for Happy, I should say, since we have 2. What an exciting game, Neo. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Kill Agility and Parry of Vitality, since Zero Focus will come into play later on the Lich. I think that's a very good item. So he should be safe right now with the potion and the parry at 2 statues.
Happy solo creeping the Dark Ranger here. So he values level 3 highly. I wonder what he goes for. Both skills are really good. Both Silence and the Dark Arrow. I always prefer the Dark Arrow. What do you prefer, Neo?
Me too. Skeletons level 2 are quite strong. There's mostly not going to be destroyers since there's so much web and damage against it. Plus, if the Leech eats them at level 4,
yeah,
that's a lot of mana.
It's so much mana points. And yeah, here we can see the level 2 skeletons with 290 HP. Oh, he's going up towards the laboratory. Is it going to be Jepat time? Nope. And he still has the Cloak of Flames. Surprises me. TP home. If it's too far forward, everything is gonna get silenced for Happy if the Dark Ranger is in position, but she doesn't do it quickly enough. Sheik with quite the mistake here. Nova onto one Fiend, gets the kill, so a TP trade for a TP, and one Fiend. But only one Fiend. He was going for the Acolytes in the back as well, but seems like they all survived.
It gets a little mining time though. We can check it once the mine is fully equipped again. Which will take a little bit of time. Happy. Okay, now moving the Acolyte back. Should be like 100 gold or something. Let's see, 5,750. Yeah, it's exactly 100 gold.
A little bit. Now the Sheik solo creeping his DR as well. Should be her level 3. It's taking so long without Orb. But with the Coil Nova it's gonna be a little faster. Heal wards can be really good if they don't get destroyed quickly.
Well, usually they are.
Thank you very much, Pims696 with a 4-month resub. Moin Jungs, did I miss much? You missed a surprise here with Sheik defeating Check. But you're back. Should there be another
pretty
one?
Awesome.
Oh yeah, that was a really good game actually.
Or the DK decides to go for Unholy Aura level 2. Same for Sheik. And here we go. Reveal being used, very important. Second Fiend down in this game.
That's a triple silence on Sheik's heroes.
Yep.
And it was only level 1 silence. That is so hard to do. Perhaps a little lucky as well. Has to use the Nova onto the skeletons. Oh, that's not the way this is supposed to work. But he will save the Fiend with this, so I guess it was worth it in the end. Silence coming in again. The Lich getting focused. Will not be forced to pop the invul so soon. And now we have the first Banshee. But that's not going to be unlimited anti-magics. Just 2 here.
Alright, and now he can fight at home with the Black Citadel support. But Happy is tearing down the slaughterhouse. That means no abominations, Novas on both sides. But again, Happy is getting the Fiend, not losing his own. Okay, DK with the Frostborn hit gets it there. But he has so much supply advantage. Level 3 on the Dark Ranger now finally. And the misses come into play.
Oh yeah, that's true. Happy didn't use any curse, but Sheik did. Especially on the Lich, that makes a big difference. However, the second hero has not been cursed. Oh, Expo, yo! Happy's got an Expo up in the north.
Yep. But I don't think he can fight against the Abomination now. Maybe with some decent kiting.
Oh, the DK fine front needs to be a little careful here for Sheik, but will survive. The coil does not find the target for the Banshee to save her. He will get one Fiend here. A nice burrow here keeps his own Fiend alive with, but there is a dust for Happy, so that should be an easy kill. But there is, again, a well-timed coil. Sheik is playing this pretty damn well here, but he has to win this fight handily, considering there's an Expo coming up for the opponent. And here he loses another Fiend.
Again,
Happy still seems to be out-microing him.
It's so sick how he focuses. Like, he rarely overshoots on damage, so you rarely see Fiend shots flying to something that's already dead. He knows exactly when to focus something else. It's absolutely insane.
And now the army just seems to be too small for Sheik. Happy's gonna have more and more coming in. Oh, we didn't check the upgrades, by the way. 2-0 for Happy and 2-0 as well. For Sheik, we can see he has +4, but it didn't seem to be good enough. It is GG, and the favorite will win this time.
Yeah. For the yeah, second time today, I guess. As Happy defeated Focus already. But that was, yeah, it was pretty one-sided, even with the flute. Happy is just that much better, as it seems.
Thank you very much to our newest sub. Come crust on my lips, and welcome.
Indeed, thank you for the support, and I hope you enjoy your replay packs and no advertisements and stuff like that. And of course, the Back to Warcraft emotes. And the chat is fucking awful at the moment. I hope you get your shit together, because that is no fun reading it.
What are they saying?
A lot of bullshit.
Come on, guys. This is a friendly family stream.
Since when?
I mean, we're mostly friendly. We're sometimes silly and disgusting, but
Yes.
I would say friendly usually.
Yeah, but like family entertainment, I don't know.
Depends on the family.
Depends on the family.
Like the Shameless family.
Isn't that awesome, man? You don't like it, right?
I couldn't watch it, man. It was just too awkward. I couldn't.
But the girl is hot and William H. Macy is amazing. What else do you need?
She is really hot, man. She is.
Yeah.
Whew. Like the old sister, you mean, right?
Yeah, of course. Not the little girl. That would be so weird.
I know. Maybe there's a couple of families or whatever. I only saw the pilot and like, I don't know, maybe half of it. I couldn't handle.
That's a shame, man.
A shame to
So,
say.
again, we have Early Fiends on Amazonia this time. Happy one map away from the playoffs that will happen on Thursday. Foggy and Cash already there. Would be good for the race diversity if we get Happy, and of course for the skill level in general.
And he's only one single map away. Yes, I will open up the scoreboard right now, guys, so you don't have to get triggered later. They switched colors here, the little clowny bears.
Yes, yes.
Thought they would catch me off guard, huh? But they didn't.
No. The Remo production is always on point.
Always.
By the way, do you have the
almost,
sound in it?
almost as on point as the creep routes.
Okay. So yeah, I still think that Sheik should go for Lich Ghouls,
Oh.
but we won't see that.
Mitsage is asking chat, did you see Taboo, the TV show?
No, what's that?
It's like set in London in, I think, I don't even know, maybe like 1850 or something. And it's with Tom Hardy, and he has acquired a piece of land in America, and England wants to buy it from him, but he doesn't want to sell, and shit gets fucked up, yo. And
Okay.
it's an interesting TV show, and it's an interesting dynamic between him and his sister that is slightly disturbing.
Okay.
But a decent show, yeah.
Okay. DK on both sides. I'm not surprised, but disappointed. Especially on AZ with the map being so small. I guess you could really pull that off. But we'll see. First Fiends are out. Creeping starts very soon. And Remo is out of words already.
Yeah. Yeah, Neo. So,
Yes.
big question that
You're the host today. You have to guide us through the
big
program.
questions that occupies great minds. How frequently do you cut your nails?
What the fuck? I don't have a regular schedule. Like, I
You
look
don't?
at them and think, like,
What kind of an
Now it's
animal
fine.
are you?
I don't have it marked in the calendar. Now it's time to clip your nails. Sorry.
You're like a barbarian, Neo. What the hell?
I know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's early game Undead Mirror. We may talk about everything and anything. Otherwise,
As I said, you're the host today. It's a very comfortable situation for me right
yeah,
now.
when are you intending on seeing Star Wars?
A player's
Next
forces are
year.
under attack.
For any specific reason? Aren't you afraid of getting spoiled?
No, I don't care.
You don't care about being spoiled? I thought you were the guy who didn't watch trailers because you don't want to get spoiled.
Yeah, but I'm not hyped for the Star Wars at all. So at the moment, you guys know that we're both working at the cinema, and at my cinema we can't get free entry at the moment until next year. So I'm waiting until next year to see it for free.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, we of course both completely were in love with Rogue One. What a fantastic movie.
One of the best ever.
I still cannot understand how people like that movie. Don't get it.
Those.
Oh,
those
you know what
people
I
are
was
the real
talking
fans.
about with a friend of mine recently?
No.
That is something I really don't understand. Why is it that every man likes Lord of the Rings more than Harry Potter, and every woman likes Harry Potter more than Lord of the Rings?
That's kind of true.
I have not yet met
Because, like,
anyone who does not
There's no strong female characters in Lord of the Rings.
There's Eowyn.
Yeah, but I mean, you got Hermione.
I don't think that's the only reason though.
And school is more relatable for them. But we have a battle, and Sheik is about to lose his first Crypt Fiend there. It's his last coil.
A town is under siege.
My ex-girlfriend preferred Lord of the Rings over Harry Potter. Happy Bad Micro is saying, she was a keeper, man. Should not have left her. I hope she didn't leave you and now you feel bad.
Boots of Kel'Thalas and Belt of Giant Strength, by the way, for Sheik. So he used the focus creeper that we saw before, but not with the greatest outcome. He was hoping for something else entirely.
Oh, by the way, I ordered myself the Silmarillion. Do you know the Silmarillion?
Oh, yeah. I listened to the audiobook, man. Ooh, heavy shit.
Yeah, by die-hard Lord of the Rings fans, I was told that that book is the shit, and I don't know why, but I never had it on my radar, and now I ordered it. I'm really looking forward to reading it, man. Fucking love that universe.
Prepare, like, a big piece of paper and a lot of pens, so you can write down the relations between all the gods and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so hard to keep track.
Like, it actually happens pretty regularly with me, maybe once every half a year, where I get really into Lord of the Rings again, and then I scour the wiki, and then I read about the god Iluvatar and his Elven and his Maya and the other angels or whatever he created. That's totally my jam, dude.
Nice. Don't you think it's like a waste of time?
What's your jam? Doing things that you enjoy is never a waste of time.
Okay. I don't know.
So, how many agility tomes have we seen so far?
I have no idea, man. But yeah, lots of creeping here. Level 3 for both Happy, again a little faster on the Lich. Burrow upgrade coming for Sheik, tier 3 tech 60% done, so it's starting to get a little interesting for now.
It is? I didn't notice.
They have like a no aggression pact between them, like except the one fight that we saw.
I wonder why it's always the case in Undead Mirror. It's always the case. Never fight until the Orb of Corruption.
You are the undead expert. You should be able to tell me.
I think we all just like creeping, you know. Give me those creeps, yo.
It's a lot easier to fight the AI than it is to fight Happy, so I can understand Sheik's motivation here.
I mean, we regularly see Night Elves being defeated by the AI, but of course it's Night Elf. Tome Agility, did you see, Neo? She got a Tome Agility.
Nice.
So.
And level 2?
A player's forces are under attack.
So, who's got the faster Banshee house? It's a little early for it, but should soon see one. Orb of Corruption is there. Level 4 for the DK is actually a pretty decent difference maker. Easier to engage, easier to disengage. And just that little bit of movement speed can sometimes save a fiend for you and buy the time for the coil that's flying in. And Happy doesn't have it yet, but he's very close.
Sorry, I had to take care of something. We have a new mod now. Dark Ranger out. And so we start into the late game. What do we have? Do we have Destroy upgrade and stuff already? No, right?
Are they seriously gonna creep the red cams before they fight? Is this what this game has come to?
Well, Sheik is ahead in experience at the moment, or at least with his DK. But nobody is level 3 on the Lich yet, and you don't want to fight without level 3 Lich usually. And it's actually not that hard to creep with Orb of Corruption, so I see why.
Yeah. Sheik is moving north now. The Sentry Ward is seeing this for Happy, but it might be too late to do anything about the big one, and the big one is of course the most important. Catgas Pipe is the dream. Claws plus 12 also really good, but this is a horrible position for Happy, and yeah, he doesn't want to fight here. That's not surprising. With the rock golems right next to him and no way to retreat out of this. Has to use a TP, but that is well worth it.
Yeah, Claws plus 12. Such a big difference maker. The Lich is the #1 damage dealer in this matchup, in this army. 12 agility, by the way, Remo.
Oh, wow. Crazy.
Yep. Happy now
And
without
Quel'Thala's boots, so plus 8 agility on this Dark Ranger dude.
Yes.
She's crazy. She's agile. She's flexible.
But I guess she smells pretty bad.
You know, I'm not saying necrophilia is good, but, you know.
Okay.
This is starting to become one of our good casts.
Yes, yes, one of the best. Like, we can look back onto that in 10 years and say, I'm really proud of that cast that we did back then.
I actually think we never talked about necrophilia before. What's your opinion on
What's
the
there
subject?
to talk about?
I
Like,
don't know.
seriously. We can do
Silence
it as a
coming
break.
in. DK can't heal the Fiend, and Happy will lose the first one. That was actually double silence hitting the Lich as well. Really well done. The Destroyer up in the air to morph. Didn't even get off the silence of the DK, and now getting focused with the web. So easy to take out. Was it really worth morphing? I'm not so sure. One Fiend, very low HP borrowed, but the dust reveals it and kills it. But Sheik is taking a pretty good fight here, it seems, healing that one for a little bit longer, but it will die in the end. Happy left with 3 Fiends against 3 Fiends, but every one of them seems to be low for Sheik. Next one coming in, but he lost this one as well. Looking at the mana here is important. We have a lot of coils left for Happy. There was a long range one saving one of his Fiends, and also a lot left for Sheik. Should save his Dark Ranger, and will do so. But now the Lich might find himself in trouble as the invul has ended. He transfers the TP. Well done. Should he get focused? But that is not the target, because Happy has no more mana. He's gonna have another Nova in a moment, just a second or two until the next one. Silence coming in against the DK again. That will result in a Fiend kill towards the back, but now he's out of position, far out of position, and has to TP. Will save all of his heroes, but his Fiends are all gone.
Yeah, the supply counter doesn't look good. And he loses another one here. Level 2 on the Dark Ranger. Happy next to the shop. Gets another dust. Maybe an invul potion as well. Yeah, exactly. And the rat spot. So Sheik has to hurry up and try to interfere this. But only 1 Fiend, 3 heroes, 2 statues. He is in time, though. The Grand Golem is helping him now.
Oh, very far forward here with Dark Ranger and DK. Fiends are lagging behind, or should I rather say Fiend. Sheik has only 1, but he kills one here, and the statue here seems to be a juicy pick as well. One Banshee now coming in, can apply a lot of curse, morphs it into a Destroyer and saves it as well, healing up a little bit more with the skeletons, healing the Dark Ranger here to keep her in fighting shape once again. But now the DK for Sheik, low HP. If he gets Nova, he may die. He has 2 more coils to use, but not enough health to go back into the vanguard of the fight. But he still does. Dangerous proposition, but the Lich for Happy is out of mana, at least for now. There will be another Nova in a bit. Does this give him the time for the red camp?
I don't think so. Sheik is luring around. The statues need to do some job here, especially the DK. Is low, has no items anymore. Also the Lich completely empty and the Dark Ranger as well. So no items at all on Sheik, while we have 3 invul potions on Happy's side. Plus the food advantage.
The A-bomb is so strong now for Sheik.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
these small armies, A-bombs are crazy. Does he not have any? He has Banshees coming, okay. But it's gonna be a while. He would probably like to delay this camp until he has his own Banshees. But now Happy is flanking from the left.
Okay, got a better fight position. Oh, nice coil on that Fiend, but I don't think it will save her. No. Wow. Again, this is exactly what I mean. Like, the Lich gets the last hit and nothing is overshooting on damage there. Abomination is losing 50%. Another Destroyer has been morphed, but no coil, and now he's wept, and now he's killed. What a waste!
And the DK mana is looking better for Sheik here, using one of his coils. Only has 1 left after this. He's gonna get one of the Fiends for Happy, but has to chase far for this. And once again, because of this, is in a bad position. So even if you get the Fiend kill, perhaps everything else will be in a bad position. Also, the Skeletons now coming in for Happy will add more normal damage. The Lich here is in trouble. He has to transfer something. Heal, coil, invul, anything he can't. And it is the GG. He put up a good fight here, though.
Yeah.
That looked really nice for Sheik, but in the end, it is still too much. Happy, too strong.
Yeah, I agree. That was to be expected, though. But